So I forgot who it was that asked me about him lately. Marcellus, the people, not you. Little dude, the people have been asking about you. He is doing really good. As you can see, the wound he had in his neck completely closed. Here's the other side of his neck. He's good. All that is left is just like a lot of old scars, and he has like a lot of bald patches, but I think they're pretty cute and they add like personality. So yeah, here's Marcellus. In case you're wondering who won't shut up, it's him. He's a spoiled brat. You're a spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to another video. So today I am back with a pet haul, and I know it's been a while since we did one of those in this channel. I thought you guys would be bored with them by now, but I guess not. A lot of you actually have been requesting pet hauls, like asking why I haven't uploaded any. But I mean, I guess, right? Like if you guys enjoy this kind of video, then I'm happy to keep making them for y'all. Well, look who's back, trying to knock down the tripod. So my first stop was to go buy dog food, cat food, kitty litter. Here it is. So I'm home now, and I guess I'll show you guys really quick everything that I got. Just starting out over here, I bought 4 bags of food for the kitties, 2 bags of food for the doggies. This is cat litter. All this is cat litter, yeah. And we go through it every month. So over here, I didn't really need to buy that much food for the turtles this month. I only got them 2 bags. I bought some algae wafers, flakes. These are pellets, but the cats chewed off the label. You can hear them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys want to see something really funny? Wait for it. So this is how Babette gets when she hears or sees this. Wait for it. What's this? This one too, apparently. Turtle food. So it's been a few days since that, and yesterday actually I went to go buy everything else that was left over that I needed, and let me just like show you guys everything. So starting out over here, what do we have her? Missy, tell the people what we got. He doesn't know. I can't film with you here. I love cats. Oh, you're gonna lay down and relax. Oh, okay, so I'm interrupting his nap time. Like, how rude of me, right? Which he's never here, by the way. It's just apparently when I film, he decides like this is his favorite spot in the house. Oh, I remember somebody asked me what this is. on his back. And yes, this is a big old bald spot. And yeah, his hair just never grew. Why are you biting me? So it was like a big gash he had on his back. Apparently he got in a fight with some of the strays. This was before I like officially took him in and neutered him and everything. So he was always like fighting with the strays over like territory and mating rights. I would occasionally see him like all beat up, and that I think is the worst injury that I ever saw him with. I mean, it healed and everything, except he just never grew hair there. So that's what that is. Okay, let's see if he stays there. So first thing up. Nope, he's coming back. So the first thing we have is Babette food. She is going through 2 of these every month now. Where does it all go? I have no idea. I don't know how she can go through so much of this a month. I mean, it's 1 duck. And I mean, she eats like a lot of other things, not just this. I don't know like how. But I mean, I guess, right? What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Next, we have bird food for my doves. 2 bags. I usually buy like a lot of different kinds of grains and seeds and mix it and stuff. But this time that I went to that store, they had a very limited supply. Like I guess a lot of their items were out of stock and the new shipment hadn't arrived, so I couldn't do that. But this is a nice high quality mix, so it'll do for now. That's all in this bag. Here is the rest of the stuff. Oh no, I lied. So there's more. They also had this kind of seeds. So I bought 2 of these. So most of these are like seeds, and these have like pellets and corn and stuff. So 2 and 2. I know I already bought turtle food this month, but I went to this pet store and their turtle food was on sale. So I bought more turtle food. It's not like it's gonna go to waste, you know? I mean, this is something that I need and will eventually use, so it's not like a waste of money or anything. Let's call it an investment. And I really like that that store in particular doesn't poke holes on their bags. See, these bags are shipped like this, like they're vacuum packed. You can see the texture of the bag is just really bumpy. There's no air inside. They do this so they can fit a lot of them, like in a shipment. And then what I see like the owners of pet stores do is as soon as they arrive, they poke holes in the bag with a pin or a needle and they inflate. You see the difference? So because these are good for like long-term storage, I got several of these bags. So I bought 5 new bags of turtle food. So I also got some algae wafers. And oh, so also I also got these 3 little cute little jars so that I can put like the fish food in, because I buy like the big buckets of fish food and they last me a really long time, so I need like a better storage option. I've had fish food go bad because I don't store it properly, so I'm gonna just put like a smaller amount in these little containers, and then the rest I'm just gonna store properly, and then I'm just gonna be refilling these containers when I need to, and I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So I got 3, 1 for flakes, 1 for pellets, and 1 for wafers, the algae wafers. And that is it. So here's everything from that shopping trip. So I gave the jars a really quick wash and I dried them. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill them up, and I'm actually gonna like store some of this other food and show you guys how I do that. Oh hi, you wanna be on video? And look who is in my feet. Bye bye. Okay, there we go. Flakes. This doesn't go here. Brain fart. So this will probably last me like a month or 2. I have like more than half of the container left over. So yeah, that's why all the food was going bad. How do you guys store your food, like long-term food storage? Let me know in the comments. So they're stuck to the lid. So pellets, cat, interrupting cat. There's a lot of those around here. Whee, bye bye. Now we put the lids on. Look at how pretty these look now. So yeah, let's move on to bird food. So these I leave in the bags. And here's where I store the Babette food and the Dove's food. So you guys should recognize these. I buy them every month. I've been giving them like away and stuff, but recently I've started to use them as like storage containers. They have a nice seal and they're nice and airtight and like no moisture gets in, so they work great. So this is the Dove food ones, and then this is the Babette food one. So let's start out with the Babette one. I'm gonna go get some scissors. Found them. Oh my god, not again. See, that's not your food. Oh. That's not your food, okay? He acts like I haven't fed him all day. Oh no, it's like almost full. I don't think the other one's gonna fit. Well, what do you know? It actually fits. Just barely, but it fits. Babette food. Done. Why is this so heavy? And now for the bird food. So now we give it a good mix. Despite the fact that I didn't really get like a bunch of different types of seeds and grains and stuff, I did get 2 types of food, so I want to make sure that everything is incorporated correctly. So there we go. This should last them a few months. So a lot of you guys have been requesting a budgeting / tips type video on like how I afford all of my animals. Owning a lot of pets is great. I love it. I love my life and I love all of them. I feel like if I did just one video dedicated towards that, I would leave a lot out. What I'm going to do instead is on every haul video in the end, I'll talk about some tips and tricks that I put to use in that particular haul. So today I'm going to be talking about buying big quantities. It can be a good thing and it can save you money if you do it right. So buying big amounts of things can save you money. And I know what you're thinking, like, how are you saving when you're spending more than you would? Let me explain. So here's a good example. This is the dechlorinator that I use. It says right there, Chlorkill. It's a dechlorinator. It's in here because I lost the cap. This is something that I need and something that I have to keep buying continuously. So instead of buying little containers like this all the time, what I do is I buy big amounts. So each of these containers has 4.22 ounces of like liquid inside, and this whole thing is a little over a gallon. This whole thing costs me the same amount than if I were to buy 5 of these. And there's a whole heck of a lot in here than 5 of these. That is because they're not just selling you the liquid inside, they're selling you the container, the packaging, and it takes money to get these in the shelves of stores. So yes, I made a bigger investment buying this instead of one of these, but it lasts so much longer. It's something that I need anyways, and I would have had to keep buying. The same thing applies here with the fish food. So basically, I buy bigger containers, even though I only need smaller quantities. So while they do sell smaller containers of fish food, it's cheaper for me to actually buy the bigger containers and then divide them up into smaller quantities. So I know I do these monthly pet hauls, but if you guys go back and watch each one, you would see that every month is different, with the exception of the dog food, the cat food, and the cat litter. That is something that I buy every month, and now the vet food. And I buy the same amounts every month, but here's what I mean by bigger amounts. Each bag of dog food lasts my dogs about 10 days. Give or take. Instead of having to go back to the store every 10 days to get another bag, I buy a bigger amount. That way I'm not wasting gas, I'm not wasting time. And every time I go to the store, I don't buy just what I need. I always come home with extra things. So I'm saving myself money from there too. And same thing for the cats. Every bag of cat food I think lasts 1 week, and that's because I feed like a lot of the strays and stuff. So I calculated the amount that I need every month. That way I only have to go shopping for those things once a month. So yeah, that's my tip this month on how to save money owning so many pets. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So if you have any follow-up questions to anything that I said, go ahead and leave them down below and I will answer. Also, if you're wondering where you can get this fabulous t-shirt, they are available in my online store. So head on over there and get yours now. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good day or a good night, and I love you guys. Bye. So I stopped recording and I was getting ready to put everything in its place, and I looked down and I see this. Like, you guys, this is so adorable. He went inside of the bag. It's so cute. I love cats.